What's up, everyone? Hope everyone's having a good day today. Today I am doing the halos on the M3. They're pretty rad. First, I'm gonna make a sandwich because I'm really hungry, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about wheels because that's the other point of this video. Okay, so wheels. Let's talk about wheels. Obviously, you know, we all want the cool GTR wheels. They're originally made by BBS, and obviously a lot of you keep telling me that Sparco makes them, and I know, believe me, I'm not that stupid. I can find the wheels on my own. No offense. Thank you for showing me anyway. And yeah, but the thing is, A, they're discontinued. B, the ones that come up for sale are way too expensive for replica Sparco wheels. And even when they do come up for sale, their most aggressive offset is, or their most aggressive spec is 18 by 10.5 plus 25, and then I would have to run an adapter spacer for a different bolt pattern. And that's still, even with an inch spacer, I don't want to run spacers, we've been over this, but that's still way too, it's going to be sunk in, as I explained, Jesus Christ, as I explained in the other video, the one about the engine, wheels, etc., you know, showing you guys the costs of things, I talked about the fact that you know, I did talk to some people, some wheel companies, that can make the wheels, you know, lookalikes, which is cool. But the problem with that is the fact that anyone that owns a CNC machine can CNC wheels, whatever the hell you want. You can make a penis, you can make a heart, I don't care. If you can CNC it and it be a circle inside the circle, you can make a wheel technically. But the thing is, it's not just down to that, because the difference that separates just wheels, like, from all these, like, really new three-piece wheel companies that are, like, kind of, like, unheard, and a lot of people have been going through, like, these new three-piece wheels, like, obviously water-cooled. A big one was Art in Motion, and a lot of them were cracking and breaking, because, once again, you can cut a face, but doesn't mean that the face is strong or works, you know? So they've been cutting these, like, insanely cool mesh designs. I personally am not a fan of mesh, except BBS, but they've been cracking and stuff like that. So you got to realize companies like Ray's, Works, Weds, wheels aren't coming to mind, BBS, Enki, stuff like that, they're engineered to be used on a track. So not only do they survive daily use, but they survive track use and stuff like that. And if anything, in an accident, they bend, they don't shatter. Because you want a wheel to bend in an accident, not shatter. Because shatter means you lose the wheel, you can't brake. Bend means, oh well, it's out of balance, but you can brake and come to a stop without, you know, further causing more damage. One company I told you, I think it was like they wanted like $3,200, I think, to make these. Which is a fine price, $3,200 for one-off wheels. That I think that's completely fine. I'm willing to pay that. But the thing is, like, they're saying it has to be two-piece because of how aggressive it'll be, which is about 18 by 11, -50. Yeah, the offset's gonna have to be -50, -45-ish for this insane wide body. And because of that, that kind of puts like a halt onto the fact that, I don't know, like, I mean, it's cool, yeah. Trust me, obviously the first thing that comes to my mind is, yeah, do it. Screw it. But the thing is, like, it's kind of serious because I want a wheel I can also use on a track. And just because they can cut the design doesn't mean anything. And that's kind of why I'm probably like 70-80% chance going to side with just doing three-piece BBSs. Here's a couple of the ideas I'm going through. But three-piece BBS is, no matter what, BBS is a very good brand. There's a reason why literally a lot of sports cars come stock on BBSs. Like every BMW wheel, especially the M ones, I think are made by BBS. You know, obviously Subaru uses Enki, I think, like that for their STI wheels. Or no, they use BBS for their STI wheels. Evos use Enki. And then Toyota and stuff like that, they usually use like Ray's and stuff, which is another big company. You know, Ray's T37's classic track wheel. But they still will look nice because I'm looking for something that's, you know, accurate to the BMW race car theme. And as long as it is, then I don't really have any issue using them. And I think they personally look good. It's just it won't be exactly like the car in the game. But stuff like this is not something you want to skimp out and be like cheap on, so to say, because wheels are important. We don't want to track the car, have wheels explode because they're not made to hit curves of tracks extremely hard, and then boom, the rest of the car is gone because it's crashed because of something like that. It's kind of like you kind of have to be smart. Although believe me, inside me, I really want to go with the ones that actually look like them. But I think it might be the smarter decision not to. So that's kind of my talk about wheels and stuff like that.
There's the headlight. There's the dog tied to the car, just sitting 2 parking spots away awkwardly. So the good thing is, for the people who watched the previous video where I baked my girlfriend's headlights to take the lenses off, BMW before the facelift, it was literally just clips and the whole lens will come off and that's it. So that's mint. That comes off, the black part comes out, and then I can actually clip them around the 2 halos around the, I don't want to say projector, but around the projector and the high beam. So found a socket I must have lost. Oh, Dan, if you're watching this, this is the 11mm we were looking for the entire time. You remember? We were literally arguing, me and him were arguing for like 45 minutes because I lost this 11mm long socket when doing the headers, and it fell in here behind the headlight. So these are the 2 halos. These are like super expensive. It's like $180 shipped. It's like literally the best angel eyes you could buy. They're full of LED and they're soft and everything. But if I do get rid of these or change headlights, I'm definitely just gonna take these off because all it is clips right here, and they clip into the top row right there apparently. So I wired in the one side, as you can see, has a power cable that takes the power from that, and the ground is just bolted to the thing, and it has its own relay. And then it comes to this side where it'll connect to this one. But before that, it goes into the DME, and there's a certain wire that I tapped right there with the blue clip. And apparently whenever your car, the key is in an AC2, it'll always stay on. And once you take it out, so technically if I just put in the key, like that, AC2, then you come around here, and boom, it's on, as you can see. They're very, very, very bright. So that one's still missing the headlight cover and everything. I just wired them up just to make sure it works. That one has the headlight assembled and everything. It's really hard to focus on them like that. There you go. Can't see anything. They're so bright. Like, to the naked eye, if you stare right at the LEDs, they're kind of blinding. But that's good because that means they're extremely bright. So you'll see them all the time. So I guess this video is gonna be short because, oops, sorry, wiper. Yeah, literally, the thing took 6 tries to start, and like, it idles for like 10 to 20 seconds and then it dies. See? I mean, I just shut it off there, but it did start to die. So, pretty good time to LS swap, huh? It's really not the engine though. I kind of am like 70% sure. It's probably the fuel pump or the fuel filter. Either the fuel filter is clogged or the fuel pump is dying, because that's like a common thing in an E46 M3. And also, it doesn't throw any kind of check engine lights or misfire codes or anything. So that's like the only thing it can be that won't show in the ECU. Like if it's like one of the spark plugs or coil packs misfiring, it would throw a check engine light, and you could see that like this cylinder is misfiring. But there, it's genuinely just running out of fuel. And obviously it's at a half tank of fuel, so it's clearly, the fuel pump is genuinely just dying out, which is probably what happened in yesterday's video, where I stalled out at that light and then it started back up. But I'm gonna try to start it and just reverse it into the spot behind me, just so I can like leave the halos on and maybe get some cool clips for you, but that seems like that's all it's gonna be, sadly. So I'm gonna try to do this really quickly, and it's kind of hard with all these kids riding past. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh God, don't get a quick release. Oh my God. I just tried to put the wheel on and instead it slipped and I smashed my finger on that. Oh God. Oh God, that hurt so much. Okay. Okay. Let's try this. Woo, car made it. Woo, best car ever. It's gonna die sooner or later, I know it, but whatever. Yeah, so while I just let it idle just to see if it does or not. How are you guys doing? I think for tomorrow I'm probably just gonna stream a Need for Speed game because I don't really have anything left to do and I still kind of want to interact on YouTube. So like, if you want, comment down below for which Need for Speed game, because I was thinking Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, the 2011 reboot or whatever it was, just because like that was like one of the more recent ones I actually liked. I also have 2015 Need for Speed, which isn't that like intense or anything, but I don't know. So far the car's running. I don't know. I do not trust it though to go out. Like, I don't trust the car right now to go out somewhere and like, cause what if the fuel pump fully stops working or whatever it is? Like, yeah, literally, what if the fuel pump just stops working completely? Then we're big time screwed. Well, I guess that's it for this car. Luckily, I am swapping it soon. And even if it is the fuel pump, I mean, I might go fuel cell with that door on the quarter panel that the game had. Jesus Christ. Scared the crap out of me. I just clicked record. So that's gonna be it for this video. Comment down below what you want me to stream next in the sense of Need for Speed or other games and whatnot. I mean, stream again. Do it tomorrow, maybe not, because I don't have a car that works.